Mm. Hello, Tyler. Hi.
Hi!
What up?
Surprised to have you.
Guess who's
Hello.
back?
We're here! Season
Missed
4,
you.
baby!
Woo! I missed you all very much during our time off.
Which was longer than we all wanted.
I'm-
Let's face it.
Yeah.
Yeah, entirely too long. Also realized I had music
Yep.
playing in the background.
Well,
Well, so that first chunk might be muted in the VOD. It's fine.
Yep. It's okay. Just
Hi,
a little bit.
everyone.
Just a little bit of CVS Bangers Part Volume 2 made it into our VOD. Don't worry about it. So,
all right.
welcome to Quest of Soaring City, Season 4, Episode 1, Split Decision. We're gonna have a nice little time today. So, operative detail. What was missing at the end of last season?
Nothing important.
no, everything was fine.
It's kind of similar to what's missing today.
I
Just
don't recall
one doctor.
because we all we all made it.
Yeah. The party had gone on a quest to Shamsara to rescue Farris's
Roll
brother
credits.
and stop this convergence, and at the very end, the party goes on a time quest and try to leave because the
Roll
the Radiant was closing in, and the doctor's like, yeah, I'll just teleport us all home. We don't need to get that flower to cure the gasping shadow. It's fine. Y'all are more important. And then he just warped everybody but himself home.
It's a great, clever move that will have no repercussions. For
No,
anyone.
no repercussions, no sadness.
No, we're not gonna have words. We won't have words later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So instead of doing any of that extra trash where we like talk about ourselves or anything, we'll get to that in a bit. I'm just gonna jump us right in. You are warped in to your home, Starfall Spire, in the living room where the doctor's sigil is placed. It is the four of you, Naima and Camille, Ferris's two younger siblings, and Alika. And there's just a few seconds before everyone realizes that someone's missing.
Wait,
Oh, that fucking bastard.
Where? There's the doctor.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Camille just puts his head in his hands.
Where is he? Did he go someplace else? Maybe they're in their room?
He stayed behind.
Yeah.
Then we gotta go get him.
Yep.
There are too many people there. Which way do we go?
Remember when we had to kind of teleport in the middle of a market because the city was far away? Well, the city is still far away.
It's fine, I don't care. Ro's gonna go over to the window and just sort of look outside and guess based on the sun. And you're all gonna feel the city come to a shuddering halt and then change direction.
So the city is actually already halted, which you'd be able to tell. But so I'm just gonna. You go to the window, and outside you see this kind of green-tinged marine fog. And down below you can see a somewhat dour collection of buildings clinging to the edge of a very large lake that disappears into the distance. And you can see gondolas from Valerith transporting, that's the word I'm looking for, people to and fro.
Ro, the city's docked.
So it's okay. They've got the flying gondolas. They'll be fine. They can wait and we'll be back soon.
Sam, would you like to spend 2 AP to move the city?
I would.
Excellent. So the city shudders and starts to move, and you just hear a cacophony of shouts start to just erupt from everywhere. And within that cacophony of shouts, you hear from somewhere just like nearby below you, a bakerly fellow yelling, "Oh, they're back!"
Makes sense. Season 4, baby.
Oh, the ground is literally rumbling underneath my feet. Oh yes, my neighbors must be home.
Yes, we're home.
Ro's home.
Rose home. Alika is going to go to the window, see where they're at, and then turn to Ro and be like, Ro, I know that you really want to get Fallen back, but we really can't. We're going to strand people who live here down there, or people who live down there up here. We have to at least give the city a couple hours to disconnect.
But there are so many people there. He needs us now.
Gonna put a hand
Apparently
on
he
Ro's
doesn't.
shoulder.
Because he stayed and sent us back. So apparently he doesn't need us there.
I can't believe I'm the one who's saying this, but what a self-sacrificing idiot. We can teleport back.
Can we?
We'll just go back to the professor guy who teleported us before, right?
Yeah.
We'll be back in the town place with all the guards again.
That might be a problem.
Okay,
Or-
well. Okay. I'll take care of them too then.
Zayke just like nears Farris, like out of Ro's earshot, and just kind of. But that's the moment we land, and they know who we are now.
I know. But we're not going to leave him there, right?
Go back.
Why not?
I
Where you want
will.
it to be.
I'll let the city sort of like shudder back to a halt because everybody else seems to want me to. So
Alika will look at Ro and kind of kneel down. Thank you. We'll get there. Trust me.
okay.
And she just like messes with Ro's hair a little bit as she gets up.
I mean, you guys are right. We can't just like go in looking like ourselves again. There must be something else we can do, right?
Birds again? Big bitey ones.
Alika is going to kind of turn to the group and be like, so, if we're on schedule, we should be in the fishing town of Grave. About a week out from Shamsara, flying full tilt. By the time we get there with that, whatever's going to happen to Falwyn will have happened.
I mean, they can teleport themselves back, but presumably the absolute first thing the Solari will do is stop them from being able to use magic.
Exactly. I just don't understand what the idea was. We heard the footsteps. That we know they were coming. It doesn't make any. I don't understand.
I don't know either. I don't know why they want to stand alone against them when we all said we were prepared to fight, but trust me, we'll have words if they're still alive.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what we do?
I'm kind of
Well, we
hungry.
need to... Who said
Says
that?
says Camille.
Oh, Farris takes the donut out of her pocket and just hands it to him without even thinking.
He looks at it like it might as well be glowing with the light of the sun. He's just like,
Camille.
I'll just look at him and be like, "You want to go? Do you want to go meet our neighbor?
Yeah, he's the one who makes
He
those.
makes those."
and he kind of smiles and kind of freezes a little bit. His eyes are darting around, not really looking at anything in particular. And then about 5 seconds later, his head shakes a little bit and goes, "Let's go."
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming since you're so happy, you think this is all going to work out.
Well, so it should, hopefully. But like I said, it's like branching paths, and some of them are less likely, and I still have to spend time to investigate them. We could investigate them a little bit and try to learn if it's going to end up okay. Look, I've been looking forward to being here for a long time.
Well, I've been looking forward to having you here for a long time. I'm sorry. Falwyn had to go and ruin it.
Usually he's here too. I'm a little sad he's not.
Me too.
I mean, if you're hungry, we can't really think with an empty stomach, so we could just go downstairs and eat while we think. Although, not sure if we have much time. We heard them approaching. They were almost on us, so... It just sounds so foolish. I can't believe they didn't have another plan. Hopefully they did, just didn't tell us, which is even more infuriating.
Yeah.
Fucking people.
Farris keeps kind of looking down to where he knows the sigil is. Just, I don't know. I'm hoping he'll just teleport in here, but I don't think it's going to happen.
So, you all
let's go.
head down to Mr. Batinga's for donuts.
Yeah.
Big air quotes on celebratory.
Donuts and planning.
Donuts and plan.
Alika is going to jet off to start arranging to have the city leave if it has to. She'll just give Farris a squeeze on the shoulder and be like, "I'll be back as soon as I can."
Thank you.
And meanwhile, the other two NPCs, Naim and Camille, Camille seems very excited, but like he's just like ever so often pulling himself back a little bit because he knows like something bad happened, but he's really excited and he doesn't want to be awkward. Meanwhile, Naima is just a little blank. All things considered. Head on down to the bakery down below. And Mr. Batinga is there, stomping around. He, as he always likes to do, pulls a sheet of muffins out from one of the ovens as you come in. Looks up and says, "Oh, you're back."
Yeah.
Most of us.
Most of you?
Fallon will be back shortly.
But what? By shortly, do you mean like shortly? Shortly? Because like Ro needs her next shot soon. I'm not supposed to know that, aren't I? You want some donuts on the house?
I think my brother would appreciate that. He's been looking forward to trying your donuts fresh. She kind of shunts Camille closer.
Scoots him forward.
Yeah.
Oh, he can totally get that working.
Looks at Lena and Zayke awkwardly.
Mr. Batinga leads Naima and Camille, mostly Camille, through the process of choosing donuts, getting out the big display at the donut shop, choosing out which ones you want. And they have a good fun, and they're a little kind of off to the side doing that. He also pops up a little bit at Lena, a point to try to catch Lena's look, and just, scones? Usual?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. And I'm gonna put money on the counter and just like slide it across.
All right.
It's like sort of steadily started to get colder in the room.
Oh, no.
since that was said.
It's kind of, you really notice it the most when you're really close to a row, because as a bakery, it's quite warm in general.
Mm-hmm.
You get close to row and it's like, ooh, turned on the AC.
Ro, these injections, right? Did Falwyn ever tell you what would happen if one of them was delayed?
Well, not like, super detailed, but I know it's not great.
Huh.
How long until you need another one?
I don't know. It's been not too long before the dance, I guess. I don't know. You guys don't know? Seems like you know everything about me.
Well, I knew, but Falwyn kind of blurted out by accident.
Now I'm wondering, did Lena and Zayke know?
Oh, yeah, wait.
Because I'm pretty sure Lena didn't
I don't
know.
think you
Nope.
guys. I think Farris
I
was
don't
the only
think they
other
did.
one who knew.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
It was just the Blue Woods,
Right,
I
yeah,
think, that it was
so
news to.
Big old.
Okay.
Huh?
In that case, but what are them? What are these injections exactly?
Yeah. What?
Farris just looks at Ro.
Oh, so everybody but us knew that there was something
Well,
going on?
nobody
that's
was
nice.
supposed to know.
Even Batinga knows.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, why
I'm
did you-
just nosy and overhear things. Ignore me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Everybody just knows all my business all the time. Whatever. Yeah, I need these stupid shots from the doctor because I'm sick too.
Two, as in the same thing as Falwyn?
Yeah.
So he just looks at Lena like,
I need to go lie down.
we all do.
And, Ro,
It's fine.
when
They
you
say it's fine as long as I get
You're-
those shots, and I keep getting them, so it'll be okay. Plus, we're gonna get that flower that screams, and that'll make everything better.
Yeah, unless Fallman dies
Are we though?
in Shamsara.
You just said he was gonna be fine.
Sorry. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Until Lena gets to him.
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna take all his blood. Save it for
All. Oh no. So about now, Camille and Naima make their way back with heaping plates full of donuts.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
Kids are gonna have
lean
such
over and put. I'm gonna lean over and put more money on the counter. Just like lean over and just like.
Batinga looking the other direction, tending to an oven. Actually, if you look at him really closely, it kind of seems like he's trying to make himself look busy.
This guy.
He loves y'all, but he's so fucking nosy.
I love him.
That's neighbors.
Fucking guy.
That's true.
Farris looks at the donuts and is just like, I see you got all the most sugary, frostingy ones possible. That's
All
perfect.
All the important food groups.
Yes, all the different colors of frosting.
You're gonna need a nap soon. Gonna fly so high and then.
Did the doctor show back up yet?
No.
No. Okay, so how are we going to do this? It appears that we need to rescue a certain doctor. Even if we don't rescue this certain doctor, at least we need to rescue their blood, apparently.
And then learn how to administer shots.
I mean, just stick the needle in, right?
Sure, I'm sure it's that simple.
Seems.
Yeah.
Camille.
Yeah?
I hate to ask more of you, but can you see anything of use? Whenever I try it ends up bad.
Well, see, the problem is now, I'm not there. Falwin's all the way over in Shamsara. So, I could see that there was a chance he'd appear back here within, 20 minutes. That didn't happen. But I need more... what's the simple way to put it? I need more, if I want to be able to see things away. I need more help.
More... Oh. I
Or
mean,
what?
Well, and he kind of blinks a couple times, and his eyes start to glow like the sun ever so just a little bit, and goes, in case you haven't noticed, and up and it's like a dimmer slider up and then back down. It kind of runs in the family a little bit.
Hmm. Well,
sure, I'll give it a go.
Oh,
We need him back as quickly as possible. And she puts a hand on Rose's shoulder.
Rose just
Ooh.
still pouting and kind of leaning back in their chair, staring at the pile of donuts but not eating anything. They're very grumpy right now.
Camilla's like, oh, right now. And he's just like, okay. And he gets up and starts to make for the door to go outside, and then thinks better of it, turns back, grabs a donut, and then turns back and beckons for Farris to come.
Sure, yeah, let's do this before you get a sugar crash. Come on.
They just whispers to Lena, you think they're solar powered or something? Actually they need to receive the energy. I don't...
is that how magic works?
Maybe.
Magic is colors and
I don't know.
sunlight.
Maybe they are
I
Magic.
don't know. Do you need to be in the stars and under the moon before your magic works?
No, I just make shit up and it happens.
I mean, maybe
So-
that's what they're doing.
Zayke is the epitome of the sorcerer concept. I just make shit up and it happens.
I just decide. What exists.
Will it into
Rose
existence.
just wills it.
No matter what, it's fucking weird. I want no part of it.
Outstanding, though.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can come outside too, but you don't have
No,
to.
no, they
anyway.
can't. Just the two of us.
Oh, okay, fine. You're the expert, apparently.
Also, it's kind of weird how they're just talking about us while we were standing here by the door before going
I
out
know.
for so long.
We do that. We get. It's just.
We get lost in Yeah,
They do that.
it happens.
Yeah.
At this point, Camilla's finished the donut that he grabbed, and he walks back over to the table, grabs one more, and then heads outside. These are really good. He calls over to Batinga.
Yeah, it was stomach ache.
So did you see the donuts in a prophecy? Is that how you knew what they were? Because we don't have these in Shamsara. Farris says as she walks out of the door.
Yeah, I had a lot of time to like look forward to potential futures, and all the best ones contain donuts.
That's true.
But like seeing it in the
Can see that
future
happen.
and eating, they're outside now. Finally, but like seeing it,
They have to go photosynthesize the
Yeah.
future.
Exactly.
like, seeing it in the future and actually eating it, it's so much better. Who's the guy who makes these?
Mr. Batinga.
He's fantastic.
Oh, he
You should
is.
marry him.
Not my type. I did save his life though, so he owes me. So probably owes me free donuts for life, really.
That's good enough. He breaks off a piece and holds it out to Farris.
She takes it.
I gotta get my fingers empty before we get going. And he just scarfs down the rest of it after giving a piece to Farris.
She eats it.
Licks all his fingers clean, air quotes.
Okay, so how do you do this and make it not terrible?
Well, like a lot of the time there's like hands and chants and stuff, but I find all that's a little showy and necessary. And he just kind of walks over to a bench across the street. Actually, the same bench that Darwin hung out on to case out your house like 3 seasons ago.
Don't know.
Is he just plops down, sits down.
Sits down, takes his hands.
All right, so we just really need to focus on our friend Fallen. Well, your friend. We'll be friends, hopefully.
I'm sure you will be.
Yeah, and we're going to reach forward and we're going to try to see a potential future.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind that just by seeing this, it probably won't happen, but it's going to give us a likelihood, possibility.
Mm-hmm. So you
Time's
mean
weird.
they're not certain what you see?
There are different types of seeing the future. Some of it's just like peeking behind the curtain. Sometimes it's like laying down train track.
Okay.
Also, I think I like trains. Never been on one, but they seem cool.
I've never been on a train either. You might enjoy a gondola when we have more time.
Anyway, so think about Fallen. We're going to try to find a future where he's safe, because if we just look forward and find a dead Fallen branch, that's probably not helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So think good thoughts about him.
Okay, I'll try to overcome the complete rage I'm feeling towards them right now.
You gotta get over that, because like if you just get angry every time you see something you don't like, then you get really too grounded in the moment and you start losing sight of the future.
Okay.
Also, I think it'll be funny if I remind you I'm 9 right now.
I am well aware. And by the way, we're going to have another conversation about this later.
Anyway, think.
As she says this, she points to the tattoos on his head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that conversation every time. All right. So he closes his eyes, and you can start to see the tattoos ring around his head and on his hands start to glow. And after that travels down through the tattoos on Farris's hand, up the arms, and you can see it glowing through the cracks in the armor, and up to the anointments on Farris's head. And then in this weird moment, both your eyes, all 4 of your eyes, open at the same time with light. And I'd like Izza to roll the die.
Ooh, spicy. Ooh, a 20.
Oh, so it's good and helpful. How convenient. So, Izza, not Farris, Izza. If someone was getting informally, or let's say semi-formally executed in Shamsara, by what method would they do that?
Well, if arrested by the Solari, I imagine it may involve a smiting.
All right. Delightful. Just delightful. All right, so you see through the brightness, an image starts to solidify. And you can see it's a shadowed chamber, but you can see just a little bit of sunlight trickling down from above. You're actually in the bottom of a pillar-shaped hole in the ground with the little swatch of the sky above. Chained to the rocks in the bottom of this pit is Dr. Falwyn Denor. Demasked. Pale, veiny face looking up. There are about 5 Solari in the room, including one that you recognize pretty strongly as a stronger, it has a more ornate outfit, Aaron Zafar, the Radiant. One of the Solari stands off to the side, muttering something, and eyes trained on Falwyn. They're all giving him a decent amount of space, maybe 6 feet, 8 feet, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them would begin chanting, and then you hear one word, Solaris, come through as you see this bright plume of light begin from above, traveling down towards Falwyn, and then the door in the back. It's like a barred gate door. You couldn't even see it before with the angles. Slams open, and you see an individual who you would recognize, but not from personal experience, as the Sunkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts forward and says, "Stop! We have an injunction. Somehow, our friends in the Empire, one Garrus, got word that we have this doctor here, and has ordered us to... has strongly demanded an audience before his execution." And you can see the Radiant just kind of deflate a moment, and then comes back and goes, "Well, whatever our allies are up to, I'm sure we can all come to an accord that leaves us all in a good position." And he glares over at Falwyn, who is just still chained, and you can see just one slight heave of the shoulders as Falwyn laughs a couple times. And then the vision fades. Who's Garrus?
He's an acquaintance of ours. He is the city's contact with the Empire. So we need to go see him now.
All right.
Thank you.
It was all you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Come on, we don't have much time.
All right.
Head back inside the bakery.
Head back inside. Does anything interesting happen on the inside while they're out? You can just say no, it's fine.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Ro is
so.
pouting.
Yeah.
Ro is just pouting the whole time.
I think at one point, Naima tries to slide Ro a donut.
Ro will just sort of move it closer to them because they still want to be friends with Naima, but they don't actually eat anything. Just sort of they'll acknowledge that she did that, but then they just keep leaning back and thinking.
Performative
Angrily.
friendship. Love it.
Yeah.
Camille and Ferris burst back in. Pew, pew.
Farris just opens the door and walks in and is like, okay, so we need to go and see Garrus.
Why?
Garrus? Why?
He can get the Empire to prevent the Solari from executing Falwyn.
Looks like they want to execute him.
Oh, that sounds useful.
Great. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Sure.
I mean,
Lena's
Lena,
already
you should
like
definitely
up
be there.
and like out. Yeah. He's like, all right, here we go.
Ro, do you want to? Are you feeling okay?
And I feel fine.
Lying.
Yeah, Farris knows this is not true.
The lying cat.
Yeah.
Lena's already down the street. Bye.
Cool. Yeah. Farris is just
Wow.
very quickly like, okay, Camille, you and your sister stay here. You can rest in my room if you need to. There's plenty of food upstairs. I don't know, we might go straight from there or we might come back first. I'm not sure, but.
Oh, is everyone just okay? Sure.
Lena already left.
Lena
Lena's
left.
gone
Lena,
already.
Lena is the official liaison to Garrus, so Lena has to be there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lena has to go, but Lena's also just like big mad, just like fine. If this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do.
Stop a stupid baby from getting executed.
Can't take care of themselves, so apparently this is my job now. It's like the cartoon like smoke like coming out of her head as she's like just like charges down the street. It's like I'm over this.
As Lena is charging away, and Farris is like, okay, Naima and Camille stay here, and leaves. Camille just kind of sits there and goes, looks at Naima. Sibling time. And he grabs her just like by the side and come on, and like gets her to stand up and walks, and she's like, Camille, let go of me. She's like swatting at him. And that just leaves Zayke and Ro at the table.
Huh. That's new. Okay. You okay, Ro?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just I don't know. I'm annoyed and mad.
Yeah. I've kind of noticed. Kind of looks around, like probably some frost starting to cover some of the surfaces around here. Had something in particular, or just gestures wildly at like all of this?
I mean, I guess a lot of things. But I'm annoyed at the doctor for leaving us like this and for telling everybody my business because everybody always knows everything about me before I do, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
You promised
Sounds-
you wouldn't tell anyone, and now everyone knows.
Knowing the doctor, I am sure he didn't mean to. I'm sure it was either extremely necessary or someone found out via some other means. He had to come clean. Not sure how Farris factors into this, but I'm sure you can ask her once she's back. I can assure you that Lena and I did not know.
Well, I didn't want anyone to have to worry. Now everybody's worried and freaking out because the doctor left us.
Yeah, a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but just want you to know it's not your fault. If we're freaking out, it's because of the doctor, not because of you. And I know it sounds a bit silly what Falwyn did, and it is, but I trust that he had the best of intentions in mind. At least I hope.
I guess. I don't know. I know he wouldn't want to make me upset, but...
Try not to be too mad at him.
I'll try, I guess.
Look, it doesn't matter how old you are or how wizened you think you are. Sooner or later, people will disappoint you and make choices that you don't agree with, Ro. And that's a part of being an adult. It's not all this freedom, all this power of choice. It doesn't mean anything if you don't know what to do with it. And honestly, no one ever does in its entirety. People make mistakes. Try not to be too harsh on them. But meanwhile, Ro, since it's just the two of us, and it sounds like we have some time to burn, is there something we can do to make you feel slightly better for now, temporarily?
I don't know. I wanna do something useful to help somehow.
At that moment, Ro, you get a little ping of pain with the bloodstone out of your heart.
I think, like, not even thinking, they sort of go to touch it and, like, rub at it and then stop, being like, nope, oops. Like...
Yeah. What was that?
Nothing.
Yeah, another thing that comes with age, the ability to lie convincingly.
This stupid thing just hurt, and she sort of opens their coat a little to show the stone, because normally their coat covers it. So.
Yeah.
Is it like glowing or anything? Does it look different now?
It has its soft little beat that goes in time with Ro's heart. And that makes it really obvious that the Ro's heart is slightly irregular, I guess would be the term.
Huh.
Just slightly.
I tap on it.
When you tap on it, you can feel it shift inside your chest, and it hurts a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. This thing literally pierces through your heart. It's touching a lot of things.
Never stops them from poking at it anyway.
Yeah.
Ro was a kid who's probably painfully aware of exactly where their heart is.
Yeah. Does it still hurt if I do so? Oh yeah, okay, it does.
Hasn't changed.
Just checking. Yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Has it been changing? Is it still doing the same? Do you feel anything different?
I mean, it just kind of, I don't know, felt a little stabby for a second, but now it feels okay. It doesn't normally bother me.
And did this stabbiness happen before?
Nunu has borked. Oh no.
I know, I was like, oh no, is that my end or is that Nunu? But it was a really great way to stretch out that question. Has this happened before?
has it?
Not really. I mean, it hurt when I first got it, but otherwise it doesn't normally do anything. Not much, at least.
Well, there's always a lot in our minds. Just make sure that you warn us if something different happens. So, I'm pretty sure we're still gonna have to deal with that at some point.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how, because I think the only people who know anything about it are Rolst and that mean lady. And I don't want to talk to her.
Well, Ro, you do know that if you go back under the cemetery, you can call Rolst back since you have that bind to the city now.
Oh, hey. Do I now?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I last mentioned it, but it's a thing.
I don't remember Ro being aware of that extent of what they could do. But that's good to know.
Well, they get an awareness now.
Yeah, now I know.
As they feel themselves reach out and connect to all of the infernal machinery that the Baron hath wrought together. Like, I can do shit. Right. Including that.
Maybe if I went back to where we saw him, I can get some answers. Back underground.
Huh. Well, that definitely sounds like an option, but it also sounds like something we shouldn't be doing, just the two of us.
I guess. Should probably wait till we have everybody.
I mean, should ya? I mean, it'd be fun. Says the voice from the sky.
Oh, Ro will just wait for an opportune moment to go off.
All right, we're going to
What about this?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
What about this? We go upstairs. We call Tiny. We go for a walk. If that walk perchance brings us near that graveyard, and if something happens, then perhaps we were already there. But only if something happens, right? How does that sound?
Okay, that's a good idea.
No, Ro, it's definitely not a good idea, but it's the one we had, and I'm definitely speaking honestly, and I have no second intentions in my actions, and if Lena asks, it was your idea.
Oh, okay.
And then Batinga listening from the counter. Okay.
Batinga,
I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
And you have a problem. You should go and see someone about that because that's not healthy, not for you, not for your relationships. So sort that out.
Me and Caroline doing fine.
Very stressful couple of days. Oh, is that her name? Is it still the same one as the party? The party?
Yeah. Since Lena's not here, can you take some of this money back?
I don't want. No, this is your money. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
It was apology donuts. I can't take money for them.
If you force me to take this money, I will turn you into a shadow thing again. I swear.
Okay, keeping the money, I guess. Well,
Thank you.
Well, I owe you one. We're gonna pop over to Farris and Lena.
Nothing counts. Don't worry. Oh, and
Farris is just like,
oh, Carolina said hi.
Can you feel the stupidity on the air again?
I feel like
feel like people are plotting to do dumb things. It's like, oh man, my heart feels weird. Zayke's doing something stupid.
You got the special variety of Bond, where instead of telling you when they're in danger, it tells you when they're just plotting irresponsible actions. Of course, that'd be pretty useless with Zayke, because it would just constantly be going off.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to talk. Lena doesn't make good decisions either, but...
Yeah, they actually got
least
the
it-
variant Bond for Lena, but now it's helping with the other way around too.
Yeah.
Growth.
At least they didn't take the money from the king, or we would have had words if that had been the case. No.
Alright, so the two of you head to Garrus's annex office.
Yeah. I'm just full tilts. Like, look at the like assistant receptionist.
So
or, like,
it's a new receptionist,
I was gonna say it's
as
a
it
new
is every time. It is a kind of sandy-haired woman in a big sweater who's holding a book. And as you walk in, she's like slams the book down and picks up a piece of paper.
like Lena's just still walking as it's happening. Like, is he in?
Yeah, so she's like kind of having that startle response as Lena just doesn't care and she's like, he's with someone.
And I'm just gonna open the door anyway. Like,
Farris,
hey, thanks.
as Farris walks past, she's like, sorry, important city business. Just like follows after Lena.
What are your names?
He knows us. He knows us.
Like, open the door, still like just walking without stopping. Just open the door. Like, I need a favor.
Slam the door open, and you see sitting across the desk from Garrus to the back of Hawkfrost's head.
Yeah, I'm just like, I need a favor.
Garrus kind of does a little like, hello, Vanguard and Heroes Liaison.
Hey, we need a favor quickly.
I'm gathering. And he turns to Hawkfrost. This has been a lovely conversation, but since we've just been chatting for the last 45 minutes, if you could, I need the room. And Hawkfrost's like, oh, fine. He gets up, looks at Lena, and goes, so how'd the birds work out?
Fine.
All right.
Great.
Well,
It was great. Thank you for your help. Garrus.
Hawkfrost leaves. What is it? What is so important that you burst down my door in the middle of a very unimportant meeting?
Yes, well, our dumbass associate, Dr. Denor, is about to get himself killed in Shamsara, and we need you to intervene. I'll owe you one.
We need the Empire to stop
intervene.
Shamsara from executing.
And you can kind of runs his hands through his blood red hair and goes like, there's a couple things I could do, but I'm gonna need a reason.
Could you just, because he's an idiot?
No, not a reason why he's in trouble. That is self-evident.
Oh.
Look at who I'm talking to. A reason why the Empire should help the individual entity of the Heroes of Starfall Spire by intervening
Because he can
questionably
cure the
with an
gasping
ally.
shadow?
Yeah,
Because
he
he's
has
the only one who can cure the gasping shadow. That seems pretty important.
That's good. And you actually get this kind of wave of like, oh, good, that'll work. Almost relief. You get the sense that he wants to do this. He just really needs a reason.
You're like, I don't want to feel relieved right now.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Get out of my emotions.
And he pulls out some paperwork and starts to write a letter and goes, all right, I don't want a favor from you, Lena. I want a favor from you. And he points at Farris.
Okay, done.
fine.
Thank you.
Don't speak for me, Lena.
I write some stuff. All right. So I can lean on our. So the Empire and Shamsara are official allies. So I could like send out a request to interview a prisoner, for instance, which would stay any kind of executionary efforts they would have.
Mm-hmm.
I could also claim he's a criminal in our lands and ask for extradition.
You mean him being able to cure the gasping shadow isn't enough?
No, actually, not on a legal basis.
Okay, well, whatever you have to do, whatever's gonna.
Yeah, whatever's easy.
I'm just asking if I should brand your friend a criminal to get him out, or if just buying you time is good enough.
Sure.
Which one?
The criminal one. Who cares? Just make it happen.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No!
Oh no.
Lots to do. Also, you're welcome, Robert.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
Enjoy the bed you've made for yourself.
Yeah. Look, they have done something
Have a good night.
incredibly stupid. So
Yeah.
I don't really care how you get them out. We just need you to get them out,
Please.
Delightful.
Sorry. Please.
please. And also, they can owe you a favor.
Yeah. That seems fair. They can owe you a million favors.
Entirely reasonable. Although, just like Farris probably shouldn't talk for you, I don't think you can talk for him. But yeah.
He's already done that for
no.
us, So
Yes, no.
yeah.
But you don't have an intention to run over to Shamsara like a bat out of hell and break him out.
Well, that's part 2 of the plan, potentially. Depends
Then
on
we
how
should
this
probably
goes.
just buy time, not brand him a criminal in the entire empire.
Who cares?
Like, I can tell that there's some animosity, that you're a little angry right now, but
I mean, can't you just undo it later?
Could you Yeah, if you can brand him a criminal, couldn't you pardon him?
I'm not the emperor. I can make up fake crimes, but I can't, and then look bad when they turn out to be wrong. I can't just pardon someone.
Why don't you say he's a witness in a very important case, and you need him back in the Empire to attend
That would
the
be
hearings
even.
or
That would
whatever.
be even harder, because then I have to find a case to actually attach him to. These all have procedures. This is the Empire we're talking about here. It's all bureaucracy.
I'm just gonna look at Ferris and be like, "Are we going to Shamsara to get them?" Because if he can just get extradited here, that just seems so much easier and also serves you right.
It could also deny the request for extradition, so it's not a guaranteed function.
What do
If
you
they
think is the most likely to work?
Well, if the reason that they wouldn't grant that request is if they think the crimes he's committed there are grave enough that they deserve punishment under their courts.
They might claim that.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. I guess.
But that
buy
would-
us time.
All right, then I can do that. And it also doesn't make your friend a criminal in the Empire, which just...
I don't think they even care that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get back to Shamsara. Okay.
Right.
But this should buy you time until I can get there. To
Oh, you're
interview.
coming with us.
Well, I don't really have another accomplice to just send there to fake interview this doctor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does that mean that we can come with you without it looking horrible and suspicious? Or do we
well,
still need to be...
Okay, maybe this is the part where I ask a few more details to the situation, because I'm starting to get the sense that you all have done something wrong over there.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I'm not speaking morally here. I'm speaking more in the terms like what they might disagree with.
Well, they were holding my
yes.
younger brother hostage, so we went there to break him out. They were also trying to utilize the power of the stars to condense the magic into a gem that they could then use to wield its destructive power. So we tried to stop that from happening.
So you meddled. So as a foreign entity, you meddled with their military affairs.
Well, if you're going to phrase it that plainly, yes, technically.
Also, again, my brother being held
Yeah, we were
against
just
his will
going to
by them.
Pick up.
I'm just gauging how much of a snafu might be crafted if I named you as my escorts.
Yeah, so maybe not. I mean, probably. I'm just gonna look at Ferris and look back.
I mean,
at
you
him
could name
and be like,
Lena as one of your escorts, but probably not me.
I was going to say that also, but it just sounds not great. to do that.
I need to find some.
But what if that's
Okay,
what
okay, I got it. You two run off to the Grunville Public College campus and destroy the teleportation circle.
done?
Why?
Because they'll expect me to arrive via teleportation, and that would require only people who I am officially affiliated with to come with. Otherwise, it pulls suspicion. It pulls scrutiny. If I have to fly there, then
you think you can
you're
delay
just
it long
already.
enough for us to fly there?
I can delay it until I can get there because trust me, they do not want to piss off the Empire.
Okay.
And we get to destroy magic, so this is perfect. Yes, let's go, Farris.
You're certain this is going to work? Because if we destroy that teleportation circle and it doesn't work, we have absolutely no way of getting there without it taking a week.
Oh, sure you don't. Look. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm super keyed in, but the Empire has networks of services if things really do get hairy.
Okay.
It's not really my department, but we can get things done.
That's true.
That was just some weird face responses.
What? No, I have no idea how the Empire operates or any of the shadow networks that exist there.
You just feel yourself doubting yourself. It's a very odd experience.
No, it's not. I doubt myself all the time.
Fair enough.
Nobody can doubt me like I doubt me.
Who doubt themselves the most.
Oops. Maybe it's not that weird, but you do feel it.
Yeah. Nobody can doubt me like I can doubt me.
Well, if you do have links into the Shadow Network, just make sure no one hears about this, because I am kind of stepping outside my station a little bit.
And we acknowledge and appreciate your help in this. Thank you. No,
All right.
The Vanguard.
Sorry, that's just how my voice comes out sometimes. Truly, thank you for your help.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. Now, go commit some public vandalism, and I'm going to send a couple letters through Blink Mail.
Can do.
You need to make sure to do it quickly also, because I'm going to write that it was already sabotaged, so if unfortunately I'll be delayed in my arrival.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Okay.
get it done.
You can move. Yeah, we're quick.
Just a quick last light.
Are you gonna get in trouble for destroying public property? You're kind of like...
Probably.
Okay.
And here we have pictures of the Vanguard, Ferris Munir, destroying public educational property.
It's like, Ferris, hide over there in the shadows.
I mean, I might be
it, and you just...
Yeah.
No,
I might be able to get Mika to send someone else to do it.
Just do it quickly.
Lena doesn't give a shit. Lena will go smash up public property and be seen doing it.
Okay, Lena can
Ferris
do it
has a
then, and
job.
Farris can pretend to try and stop her.
Ferris has a job. Lena exists. Like,
Delightful. Hey, Lena is the liaison to the Empire.
yeah, not by choice.
Good thing I didn't pick Fallen for that position.
Yup.
Yeah, great.
All right. So you two jet off to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Garrus calling out to the secretary to get him some fancily numbered files. And then you head to Grunville Public College.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of the day, gonna sabotage teleportation circle.
It's fine.
Love it.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Zayke's bad decision sense is tingling.
Speaking of bad decision senses, Ro, I just get this little inkling that Ro might be sneaking out to go do something.
Well, we're gonna be taking a walk.
Right. Zayke had a lovely idea. That was it.
super good idea.
No, this was Rose's idea. What are you talking about? You're already ruining the plan.
Okay, when everything goes to shit, just blame the dog. It was Tiny's idea.
Tiny went missing. We just went looking for Tiny.
Tiny just got called to the murder dungeon. So I'm assuming
You call it that.
Yeah.
So, you walk Tiny. You don't use a leash, right? Tiny just
no.
walks, right? That's what I thought.
Fuck leash laws. At least for Ro.
Yeah. I don't think there's leash laws in Valerith.
I would really like to try to see someone try to
Not
enforce
for the
that.
Not for the Heroes of Starfall Spire. They're not.
Yeah, IRL leash laws, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Valerith, though, fuck that shit. My wolf runs wild.
Alright. So you're out walking, notably to the other end of the city from Grundville Public College, to Julip Cemetery. There's that big imposing clock where outside opposite cemetery where Lena would meet with Arvis on occasion. That's the same place.
Once
It's
upon
the
a
same
time.
place, Megan.
Why do you have to bring that up? Why do you have to remind everyone
Might be
of my deception?
important.
All right. The cemetery, normally when when you go here, it's like it's foggy. It was in that foggy gulch, or it's in the middle of the night. That's actually like it's sunny out. It's a lot less terrifying, It's just sun beating down on the grass amongst all the gravestones, and you can see the one for Norm, which has the hidden button on the side to open up into the subterranean catacombs.
It's a nice change of pace, the weather. Huh. Well, feel anything yet?
I don't think so. Was gonna sort of play hot and cold, walking around the cemetery to see if anything happens till they get to the Norm tombstone and see if they feel a ping or something.
I think as you're going around, Zayke, you're 4 steps behind Ro as they're feeling around, and you see this moment where they flinch with pain. That sharp chest pain. And you flinch. Ro probably grabs a little bit at the necklace. And when that happens, Zayke, this time you're in position to see a little silvery cord come off the left foot and curl forward. And then fades after the pain fades.
Well, that felt weird for a second.
Huh.
Maybe they're doing something down there.
Yeah. I think that's probably a reason for us not to be here, Ro, honestly. Just wanted to see if something would happen if we were close, but don't think we should be doing more.
At this point, Norm's grave rumbles to the side.
I didn't do it. I put my
and
hands
there's-
up I didn't touch anything.
There's a heavy ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk.
Come here.
The two of you and Tiny all hide behind some rich dead fuck's oversized tombstone. And rising up the stairs very methodically and slowly is Fizzwitz, the robot friend, with the little ghast inside the glass bubble.
Oh, I like him.
And he just pops up and the upper body just rotates in place. Vroom, vroom.
Oh, wait here. 1 second. Just gonna check something. And Zayke sort of pops out. Oi, tin can.
Vroom. Hi.
Remember me?
Yeah.
You were awfully slow that time. I just had to sprint off. I'm sorry.
I'm not a fast designed robot. Did you save your friends?
In a way, if you mean like save their souls, no, there's like beyond redemption at this point. But yeah, we're all alive.
He extends his hand and puts out a thumb and.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Slow thumbs up.
good. That's a neat trick. I like it. How have you been? I guess. Did you manage to, it kind of points awkwardly at downstairs. Be free of these people?
No, and it's kind of worse now because Roast is banished into the altar.
Banished
Well-
into the what?
Well, remember, and he's like, I'm kind of shouting. Can you come a little closer? He's still
I
like
guess I'm
lower
faster than
body
you.
in the stairs.
Yeah, Zayke just goes, yeah, I guess I'm faster than you, apparently. So he's like walks over.
Because leans in and goes, well, still talks at the same volume.
Zayke like looks super disappointed, like, oh, this fucking robot.
It probably would disappoint Octavia. Well, and Cordelia and the others. Anyway, but their dad and mom were cursed to repetitively reincarnate and tried to kill them. Over time. But when the necklace, the inheritance got bestowed upon the Everlight child, it made that cycle stop because suddenly it would be like the system trying to delete itself.
Okay.
What?
Ro calls out. I think at that moment also like Tiny comes running around the corner and jumps on Fizzwitz and licks the glass on his head. Goes, oh, it's a puppy.
Oh my god, I love
Pat.
this book so much. Oh, this robot. I think after that, Rose like their hands over their mouth kind of pokes out around the tombstone and is like, sorry.
You're in
Same.
danger.
Okay, like right now?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. I don't think so.
Huh. So, Ro, you remember this guy, right?
Fizzwitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really nice when we were down there that first time. I'm glad you're okay.
Can I scan your dog?
Why?
It's a new creature. I haven't met it before.
Oh, okay, it doesn't hurt, right?
Well, I scanned you too, remember?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. It's okay, Tiny.
Tiny, who is no longer on top of the robot, it's kind of on the ground. Red lights, scans the dog.
Amazing.
Scientifically
This is Tiny.
Scientifically speaking, Tiny is lovely.
Aw, see, I told you. I like Scratch.
Oh. Fizzbit was just saying that apparently that necklace, once you got it, then the people that were trying to kill you kind of shut down. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
They stopped coming back repetitively to reclaim your soul.
Oh.
Liddell's still around because
Oh.
she never was defeated.
Well, she sucks.
She does suck.
Wait, who's this
if-
Octavia person you mentioned?
Oh. I'm bad at telling apart twins.
Who's an Octavia?
Excuse me?
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
Wait. When did this Octavia die? Please don't tell me, like, not that long ago. Please, no, I just beg you. Yeah, I mean, tell me the truth, but please don't let
Does
it
math.
not be.
A few years.
Okay, all right. So what I was thinking is definitely not correct. But what does it mean? You don't understand, Fizbits. I'm not good at this being smart thing. I can deceive people, sure, but I can't connect the dots. You have to help me here. Why are they? What is this necklace? It's like fully paranoid.
That necklace, and kind of points towards his scanner arm, and is made of heliostone or bloodstone, colloquially. It is used to connect one to the infernal mechanisms that run Valerith, as installed by Baron Colvrax. It has been modified from its original purpose somewhat, it seems.
I don't like the sound of that. Not one bit, I tell you. Not one bit. Why would they give it to them? Why would they give it to them, the necklace? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Rose sent it to me. He said it was a late birthday gift, but then it just hurt, and it's a bad birthday gift.
You could summon him and ask.
I can?
Yeah.
They can.
What do I need to do?
Points at the necklace again. Well, it's like magic, so however your magic works, it should function similarly.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay. So then I could try that. And because I have this necklace, if we get rid of that Liddell lady, she can't come back to try to kill me again?
Not unless her purposes have been changed. We do have some new management as of late.
New management?
Yeah.
Who? What?
Well, before Liddell was in charge, but now we got this new scary guy that I'm not allowed to talk to because apparently I'll be an embarrassment. He's basically a skeleton.
Oh, that's mean. I don't think you're embarrassing.
I don't think it either. I think you're just fine.
Yeah.
Do you still want to, like, get the hell out of here? Because that's what you wanted to do before, right? Can you still do that?
Well, I have my orders. I popped up today because if people are parked around the cemetery, I'm supposed to, like, pew pew, and like shoots a laser beam at another headstone. But really, it was sunny out, and I wanted to see the sun.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm gonna pretend like that makes sense and it's not terrifying at all. And I'm gonna say, what happens if you just stop obeying these orders?
Well,
Good question, huh?
never really thought about it.
Well, you kind of did before when you were like running away.
Well, I was looking at like the loopholes in the orders. You know, it's like pushing right up against the box, but not leaving it.
Huh. Well, my offer still stands. If you ever want to search outside the box and perhaps figure out what happens when you stop obeying orders, then you can, I don't know, come with us for now until you straighten your life up, decide what you want to do with your life, you know.
Sounds kind of scary. Will you help guide me through it?
Look, yes, I'm probably not the best person to do that, but as you pick up the pace and realize that people are not all the same, maybe you'll find a better mentor. How do you feel about baking?
What's baking?
Okay. Damn, it's gonna be harder than I
And
thought.
can I pet the dog as much as I want?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can come and stay with us, and then you can pet Tiny. Oh, and you could scan all of the plants in my room. You could meet Poppy. I bet you'd like Poppy.
That sounds wonderful. And he takes one big step up onto the ground surface level.
Yeah. And, we can help you try to figure things out. Because, I didn't really know how to do things with people either when I came to the city. But then everybody in the pack helped me. And now I'm a lot better at people.
Well,
That's true.
shall we?
Yeah. Why not? Wait. Wait a second. Is it? Can Ro summon rolls anywhere? Does it need to be in a specific place?
Down there will be easier, cost no AP, but they can do it anywhere in the city.
Oh.
That sounds much smarter than going down there, don't you think, Ro?
I mean, if Liddell is still around, yeah, I don't really want to see her yet.
And apparently there's someone worse than Liddell now. A
Yeah.
skeleton?
Can't be a thing.
Your family kind of sucks.
She really sucks.
This new person is also a skeleton? The skeleton is also family?
Yeah, like related to. I think brother-in-law came up. All these fancy words for how humans relate to each other are really confusing to me.
I don't know them either. I'm still figuring them out.
And as you're continuing to walk out of the cemetery, just a little red light starts to flash on Fizwitz's collar.
Oh no.
Fizwitz? What does that mean?
I don't know, it's never happened before.
Huh. See? Discovering things already. But I don't like red lights. Actually, wait, don't let my jovial tone fool you. That's...
I mean, it's just flashing.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the flashing. I'm worried about what happens following the flashing. See what I mean?
What is it? Can we, take it off?
Mm,
Is it just, jewelries?
built in, some sort of indicator for something I've never needed to have indicated before.
Maybe it's because you left the cemetery. You said you haven't left before, right?
I've left the cemetery before. I've just never done it without permission before.
Oh.
Oh. I don't want to be responsible for this. Sounds like a very
Do you think
bad
those things
idea,
are
Ro.
related?
I don't know. I don't know how robots work.
You want to tell me more about this
Lena was
baking?
here.
And he starts walking again.
Oh, baking's the best. So there are these things called donuts. Here, I've got some. No, wait.
Zayke just kinda places his hand on Ro's shoulders like, maybe let's explain what baking is from a safe distance, just for now.
He reaches out and takes a donut. It's like, what do you do with it? As he's continuing to walk towards the entrance of the cemetery.
Oh, you eat them? I don't know if it'll.
Doom.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
And just
you can
smears
try.
on the glass.
Do you eat things?
No, that was hopeful.
Well, maybe we can figure out something else.
So if I started baking, I'd only be able to know if it was good or not when I watched the facial responses of other people eat the things I made.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's half the fun.
You could always try it.
At this point, the Fizwitz steps outside of the gate to the cemetery, and the red light is continuing to flash, but now it's a little buzzer adds to it. Burr, 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 burr.
Oh, what's that? That doesn't sound good.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, we got it. We got it's. Of course, it's new. I've never done it before. Sure, yeah, that makes. I'm getting stressed already.
Does it feel different now?
No.
Okay.
Zayke, are you suffering from anxiety?
How shall I put this? Yes. Wait, how do you not know what baking is but know what anxiety is?
I was a personal care robot. I was supposed to look after people's needs, so I was trained to see the signs of stress and anxiety. Because sometimes when people are put into really oppressive situations, which were very common at the time, they will do extreme things when they're anxious or stressed. And those are inefficient.
Yeah, you sure you're a personal care robot? Because this didn't make me feel much better. But okay. Look, I don't know what that buzzing is. I have some suspicions, and I don't like any of them.
He's just kind of standing like 3 feet outside the cemetery with buzz, 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 buzz. holding a half smushed donut.
Stressing me out.
Frosting sliding down the glass face.
Yep.
Well, what should we do?
Well, I want to be free. You gave me this idea, and I really like it.
I like it
Never
too.
done.
Do you know anybody who's good at robots who can turn this thingy off?
Lena?
Oh, we should go find Lena.
Okay. Where's Lena?
Oh, I don't know. She ran away
Lena
because
went...
the doctor's a butt.
Well, no, wait. She didn't run away. She's with Garrus, I think. Right? That's what they said.
I know where that is.
You know?
We can go find them.
And starts walking towards
Wait.
roughly across town. Do you stop him?
I start and shouting, wait, and then if he continues,
He stops and just the upper body turns.
I don't want to be responsible for anything, so I'm going to warn you. There's the slight non-zero, well, let's call it substantial, well, almost certain chance that something bad will happen to you the further away you walk. So I want you to be conscious of your decision.
He drops the donut. He drops the donut, and Norm hangs by his side, and the little gas tent and goes. You're saying I can't leave, aren't you?
No, I'm saying it might be a possibility that something happens to you if you leave. But it's not certain. What I can do is perhaps promise to bring Lena here so she can have a look.
Buzz, 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 buzz. But don't know the buzzer was going off, and if it's something bad, then they'll probably take me apart for it.
You said you had to come up to chase people away and stuff. So what if you just had to chase some people a little further away?
Well, this buzzer is linked through my effectively my brain, so it's probably linked to the things I'm thinking too.
That's messed up.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Me and all my people were really used to being built for a purpose.
But not if you can't go where you want to go and do the things you want to.
The purpose wasn't usually going where we wanted to go and doing the things we wanted to do. It was usually looking after important people or killing insubordinates.
Yeah, those both suck.
That's not my job. I have a scanner and a smaller laser cannon. The other ones that were made to kill people, they have a bigger laser cannon and a smaller scanner.
I still think we should get Lena so she can take a look, and we can bring Fizwitz home so he can learn to eat donuts.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm just now worried that after kind of points at the buzzing alarm, after this happened, they might do something to Fizwitz if we leave for an extended period of time. So now we have a conundrum on our hands.
Well, now, then what do we do? I can send Tiny to get the others and bring them here so we can stay with Fizwitz. If they could see us, they're gonna know we were like here asking about everything.
We were walking around the graveyard row, remember?
Oh no, I meant the jerks underground would know if they can see Fizwitz's thoughts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would just fully assume that they know where we are at all times, though, so I think that's fine.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's how she showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, she sucks.
I don't know, I'm just scared about this higher up dude now. Skeletons are never a good sign, right?
No, probably not. Well, there was Billy Bones, and I liked him.
Oh, no.
I remembered a word.
Huge asshole. Oh.
There was a word. They don't call him a skeleton. They call him a lich.
I don't know what that means.
Son of a lich.
What's that mean?
Not entirely sure. It sounds bad.
Ah! Okay, it's buzzing more.
Zayke kind of hurries towards Fizwitz and finds like where the fuck the speaker of this alarm is and tries to shove something.
Take some chewing gum or something and deaden the speaker. Sure.
It's like the fire alarm just keeps going off.
It's like when you're in a Pokemon battle and you have Red Bar and it's just super fucking annoying.
Oh gosh. Okay. I think I've made a decision.
What?
We just go. I'm
where?
thinking home. I'm just thinking if something was going to happen, then something would have happened already. Because red light, alarm, I don't think there's any deactivation mechanism here. Oh, and I fucking hope I'm right.
Okay.
Okay. Am I gonna be free? He looks at Zayke.
We're gonna try. I don't want to make any promises.
I mean, it's a big smile goes across the little gassed face.
Oh, you. Okay.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. I bet Lena can fix you right up. She's really good at stuff. She's got a robot arm, kind of.
That's true.
All right, you start walking, and you have to slow down for Fizwitz because he's slow. As you're going, then buzz, 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 and then Fizwitz just falls over. Like the ghost, you can see it get pulled out from the jar and sucked back towards this cemetery. And then about 4 seconds later, a bunch of the places along his body just fall apart, just disconnecting, falling into a pile of scrap.
What happened?
Tiny goes over to the body and starts whining. And
It's okay.
The pieces a little bit. I think we're gonna go to break.
Sure. As we go to break, Zayke sits down in the middle of the road and just stays there.
Rose just standing like,
Having a breakdown.
We'll be right back. Take a few minutes, stretch your legs, have a good time. I'm sorry.
Nat!
No, you're not.
I am though. Like it was.
Nat!
I knew that would happen if you tried to convince him, but the situation got so sad. Anyway, goodbye. We'll be back in 10ish.
Right. Guess we'll be back in 10ish.
Will we though?
I hope so. Is Megan? Don't hate me.
are back, and we're still angry at Ned, so
Horrible robot murderer.
but here we are.
In fact, Nunu was so angry he left the Zoom call and didn't come
Yeah,
back.
That
he
he
totally
left.
quit. We're never gonna hear from him again, probably, and it's all Nat's fault.
So now we have two
Yeah,
Sams.
so we're down to Nunu, but we get double
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh, I've deleted the
Which-
double Sam.
Oh, I was like,
We
that feels fair.
Yeah. We didn't have an overlay prepared down Robert and Nunu. Surprise, surprise. So we just kind of have a blank Zayke box judging us for the rest of the call.
That's
Sadly,
room for the Holy Ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nunu's internet could not withstand losing Fizzwits, so.
It was too much.
No.
The robots rebelled the loss of their comrade.
It gave up the ghost, so to speak.
Oh, is this the rest of the stream? Just these memes? I'm here for it.
Yes. Welcome to Shitpost Hour.
Right.
I'm your
So-
host.
Nunu isn't here
Megan.
to stop us.
Yeah. So we're
No,
going to
we
take.
are so powerful.
You know, what's sad is we don't get to see Zayke just being like, "This is at least on some level my fault."
We can do that another time, it's fine.
Yeah, we all know it.
Like, yeah, no, they know.
So
know
before
it.
we dive over to Farris and Lena for some public vandalism, I would just like to take a small dive into Ro's head. Just like, Sam, let me know what are they thinking as this happens.
Oh my goodness, as
As
just
Fizzwitch's
collapse.
ghost flies away, collapses, and then falls apart. This robot that was, and like tiny, sad, and whimpering.
I know. Honestly, because we had sort of talked about the possibility of that happening, Ro was at least kind of ready for something terrible to happen, and genuinely does have 150% faith that Lena will be able to do something to fix it and make it better. No pressure. And Ro is remembering how, Fizzwitz just told them that, they got these handy abilities that will let them bring, make Rolst materialize, and they're not that far off from just being like, well, if I want Fizzwitz to come back, maybe I just need to do the same thing. They might be experimenting later, is all I'm gonna say.
It's nice. Ro, actually, earlier in the session, Ro lamented how they're always the last person to know about things about them, and now they're finally learning things for themselves. First
That
person.
actually is nice. Yeah, so...
Just maybe not the particular application.
No, not so much. But they definitely do appreciate that, because they were not happy about the other state of things.
Alright. So, we're going to jump over to Lena and... I almost said Lena and Izza. Lena and Farris.
I mean,
We do have the
Going to
same
college.
hair, it's fine.
Yeah. To be clear, though, Zayke isn't disappeared into the Shadow Realm or having a heart attack or anything. We're just cutting away. So yeah, you're on your way to Grunville Public College, and where I think we're going to begin our scene is you start pop up on the outskirts of the campus. It's on a bit of a constructed hill. It has grassy knolls and stuff, and the teleportation circle is in this super exposed spot right in the middle where if you stand on it, you can see like 15 different buildings, and the library's right there, and the main administrative building's right there, and then like where people get lunch is right there. And it's the middle of the day, and people are milling about.
A whole bunch of people right there, huh?
Yep, right there.
you're just making sure to let us know that there are a bunch of people.
I do this thing where I just like a specific phrasing of words gets in my head, and I just do it like 6 times in a row, and I feel really self-conscious about it.
Nope, it's fine. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
So,
Lena,
Yeah.
what if this might be a really bad idea, but there's literally students having lunch next to the teleportation circle. So what if we just like staged a vanguard arresting a criminal, and oh no, the teleportation circle got blown up in the process. And then it doesn't look like we're vandalizing it, it's just like accidental collateral damage?
I mean, I'm a fan of collateral damage. It's fine. Yeah, because I was gonna ask you if you knew how to destroy a teleportation circle, because,
I'm assuming shooting some powerful magic at it will do the trick.
yeah. I mean, alright.
I think you just have to disrupt the pattern of the rooms so that they don't work anymore.
Yeah,
that makes
physically
sense.
disrupting the stone would definitely do it.
Like, just, like, one little part of it? Or, like, do we need to, like, do large-scale damage?
You do have to make it to the point that, you know, we're gonna fly the city a week off of schedule because it can't be fixed in time. So it's gotta be enough that it can't be reasonably fixed with alacrity.
Cool.
Say that.
Alright, so here's what we'll do. I am going to go somewhere, I don't know, one of these rooms or something. I'm going to make a disguise. And then
I'll give you a
I
head
will
start.
run from you through this area. And when I get about the location of the teleportation circle, you can smite me and I'll jump out of the way.
I mean, I'm not
And-
going to actually aim for you. I'm going to
No,
deliberately
aim for the teleportation. Yeah, and I'll jump out of the way.
I
Yeah.
was just saying, aim for the teleportation circle. Some student walks forward with a flyer to hand to Lena.
Thank you.
We have a concert
Thanks.
later tonight. If you want to come?
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He walks away.
Thank you.
You're not feeling too beaten up from before, right? If I accidentally do just singe you, it's not gonna.
No, right as rain. Nope, I'm good. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's
And then I'll just like run over and tackle you and
yeah,
tend to arrest you and drag you away, and it'll be fine.
yeah, it's great.
I'm got
And then we'll
business.
and then we'll go like tie one on at the bar afterwards.
Yeah,
It's fine.
perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Off from
If
behind
hit
you.
me, I can probably get away.
Probably. Off from behind you, waddling over the grassy knoll, one rotund and short, Professor Madlamar waddles forth and just waves. Goes, Vanguard!
Oh God! Hi.
Hi! I heard that you were on campus. Thanks for visiting our humble little college. And I wanted to just what's it? It's Lena. Also, it's so delightful to have you. I just wanted to thank you for both of you for your co-hero Zayke for agreeing to talk to the Adventurers Club.
Oh, we are so excited
Yes.
I think
to
they're
attend this talk.
as well.
they're really
It's
they're really excited. Oh, if we could get more of you, that would just be outstanding.
We just want to watch Zake's talk.
Yeah, no, yeah,
We're
But
just
if
gonna
you go
watch.
there, the kids will ask you some questions. Like you'll have to speak.
I mean, maybe a couple questions, but as long as the majority of the attention and spotlight is focused on Zayke and what
Well,
they are there to talk about.
and
obviously
he
that-
leans
we don't
into
wanna
Lena.
draw focus.
He leans in. I know that'll happen. I think Zake's the dreamy one.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but
Um,
we're
He knows better than anyone.
But what graces our campus with your lovely presence, heroes and Vanguard?
Well, we're actually on
on.
Vanguard / Heroes business patrol.
Yes.
Oh, what is it?
It's kind of
Classified.
need to know basis.
Okay, well, but all the students are safe, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We'll make sure
For
of
sure.
that.
Yeah.
So they're not safe right now, but they're going to be soon. Should I evacuate the quad?
No, there's no need. Oh,
Marshall.
I mean, Lena, what do you think?
No.
It'll be soon.
I
I mean,
I think
it'd
it's
be-
fine. I think they're fine. We don't want to interrupt their lunches. They get so little time between classes to just relax and, you know, just peacefully exist in a space where a bunch of people are peacefully existing. So,
But you seem kind of on fence. Is it like dangerous enough that they might, like, if a student gets hurt, or like, it's gonna be, you know, that's always bad.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We're just doing our rounds.
Okay, well, you know, if something happens, I can help in a fight. I'm a lot more scrappy than I look. So just like, you know, I'll be around. Yeah.
You'll be the first one we call. Just looking like I'm lying.
Okay, all right, just
It was lovely to see you. If we need anything, we'll give a shout.
Okay. Yep, I'm good. Yes. And he starts waddling away and he goes, I think the campus is in danger. And you see he's like going towards like the lunch building and then goes, and turns and goes to a building opposite that instead.
I was
Next
just
to the
gonna
library.
watch where he goes and
It's
how long
just-
it takes.
It's one of the door. It's like literally you can see the classroom door like opens up onto like a view of the teleportation circle in the big space.
It's fine.
And it's just a classroom door.
Okay, let's give it a couple of minutes because
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go. Let me go.
I'll just patrol the courtyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go disguise my. I'm just gonna go try to find a room with some curtains that nobody's watching and make myself a little outfit. Do you want to meet back here, or at least like I'll make some kind of signal so you know that it's
Can you
me?
signal me so that that kind of thing doesn't happen again?
Yeah. Don't worry. Zayke and I have done this kind of thing like a million times, and it's always worked. So it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
All right. So Farris just loiters.
She's making a show of like patrolling and looking like she's on business, you know.
Campus is in danger.
I'm gonna
So
just find.
The building just up across the knoll that Mad Lamar came from is the theater. You could probably find a corner in there.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even need to be a like
Handy.
my disguise ability. It's literally a bedroom, armory, or all, like anything where I could find stuff to make a disguise. But if there's a theater, then that's I want to make like your quintessential high fantasy roguish thief type outfit.
Oh, 100%. There's some peep. There's some.
I
There's
really
some.
want to make sure that I've got like gloves on though. Like I want to make sure like these are both looking human.
You romp through the theater, slipping by entirely naturally. There's some people on stage building a set right now, but it's like they're busy. They're not really noticing you
like,
coming in.
I'm just sitting there like, no. And then like I'm gonna put all of my clothes into my blink bag.
Yep.
Put on this new spiffy outfit. And go back out to the quad.
As you head back out, you're under the same guy of passing out flyers, and he's like, "There's a concert later."
Thank you.
And he's walking.
I'm playing a role.
Yeah, sure. As if Lena wouldn't do that.
You're right. And I'm just gonna like try to go somewhere where like there aren't a lot of people, but I can still see Farris. So I'm just gonna like, I think I'm just gonna like whistle.
Okay.
Sure.
To try to get her attention.
Some people do look around to look for the source of the whistle, but no one like glares at Lena.
Yeah, Lena's also small. I imagine she's somewhere like shadowy, but Farris knows to be looking for somebody small and shadowy. So
yeah, I think she's sort of ended up positioning herself on one end of like the courtyard with the teleportation circle in it, so that we can run across the teleportation circle, basically.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
There's
Yeah,
there's
so
like
once,
there's so it's like on the walk up to the library, and there's like benches on either side, and there's like at least like 5 students just like eating lunch on these benches, no, facing across where the circle would be.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, also, I think in the time Lena was getting her disguise on, some peculiar students walked out of the room Mad Lamar went into. They're ostensibly students, but like one of them has a sword, and the other one like has like an adventuring pack. And they just kind of are hanging out, loitering around, looking at stealing glances at Farris along the way.
Oh,
She's
no.
really pretty, so that makes sense.
Yes, that's definitely the only reason.
She just keeps her, like, stony-faced, I'm the vanguard. I'm on official business. Look.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like meet Ferris's eyes and just like nod and see if be like in like a you ready?
Yeah. She does a slight nod and then does a fake sort of reaches for her spear and looks around like she's heard something suspicious.
Yeah, and when I see that, I'm just gonna start running.
When you do that, like the guy draws the sword, someone takes out a bow, and
No!
It's fine.
Guy with the-
it's
guy
fine.
with the
I'm
pack.
a professional.
the guy with the pack fishes a wand out.
Farris sees this happening and is like, don't, official vanguard business, get away. And then starts running after Lena.
Yeah.
And we'll, okay.
Go ahead. Continue.
She takes off running, but the first thing she does is she waits for Lena to be like slightly across the teleportation circle, and then she's going to cast Last Light, only the 3 AP version.
Yeah.
And do this, the thing in the movies where a laser will like sort of chase someone?
Yeah.
And she like has it chase Lena and then
Alright.
careen off and cuts it off before
Alright.
it can hurt anyone
So,
else.
as that's happening, as the laser is following Lena, just about to cross the teleportation circle, the guy with the bow releases a shot and is going to use Deadeye on Lena, and is going to strike her leg and incapacitate it, also dealing 4 damage. It's a ranger
Farris
ability.
Farris
That's
turns back
fucked
and
up.
yells, don't.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Lena takes 4 damage and
it's fine. I have plenty left.
falls, and then this laser is just like suddenly catching up a lot faster. To
fine.
Lena.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Can Farris like,
I'm just gonna
stop
roll
it?
out of the way.
I think
No,
I think you.
Let it destroy the teleportation circle. Like I'll figure it out.
I was gonna suggest rolling a die to see how
yeah.
well you're able to still destroy the circle and evade hurting Lena.
So I
Not
am
this way, but
doing
just
the-
hypothetically, how much damage does this spell do?
Well, I'm doing the lesser version, so it's 6 damage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have that many left. It's fine. So
No,
we'll just see what happens.
It's last light. It disintegrates you.
not if it's the lesser version. It's only
Okay.
if it's the overcharged version.
Delightful.
It's poor Zayke just across the city right now having
Oh,
an
God.
existential crisis because they murdered this robot and now Lena is in danger.
Oh my, because oh god,
I
yeah, they
know.
definitely feel that.
Yeah. So I know Ferris like told these kids to stop, but the dude with the sword is definitely running full ass at Lena still, as well.
Kids need to fucking stop. I was just like, don't, they're dangerous. Let me deal with it.
Roll to
I'm
see
kind
if
of
you can
lost
not
now.
last light. Roll to see if you can not last light your friend first.
I have to roll.
Yeah,
She
you
has
have
to
to.
roll, or I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to roll?
No,
Okay,
Ferris
what's that?
roll.
15.
Oh, good.
15.
Oh, good, because I had rolled thinking I had to roll, and I rolled a 2, so now I'm really glad that you rolled a
Honestly, it would have worked either way. If
Yeah.
bank error in your favor, as the last light just gently slopes around the person that you were presumably trying to last light. Maybe a little suspicious if someone's paying attention, and totally wreck the circle. You like singe just a little bit of Lena's hair on the front end.
Oh, I say it's cool. I can do like an undercut thing. That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Be hot.
And stops. The dude with the sword is running at Lena. Did you want to say some words to him?
Please do. Otherwise, I'm
So
gonna
he has like his backpack, and there's like a school notebook falls out, but he's got a sword and he's just running.
Farris yells, "Stop! They're dangerous. I've got this."
He like half pauses, and I'd like you to roll.
Me again.
Yeah, because you're doing something, but the
10.
outcomes. Okay, so that's a mixed success.
Okay.
So I think your options are either that they're going to stop, but then re-engage at a later point, when it seems safer, or they're going to still attempt to attack Lena, but they're going to be they're going to falter in some way because of you calling out to them to stop.
Well, we don't want this to drag on for any longer than it has to, so I think the second one.
All right. That being said, this is a kid with this is a student, I should say, with a sword running at you, Lena. Your leg isn't functioning right now, as per Deadeye. But
I got another one.
yeah, you got another one. You could. Do you want to do anything to this? What seems like a largely untrained combatant charging at you with a rapier?
You know what would be really cool? If I just let him get to me and then like held my right arm up if he swung at me and just take the hit because my arm is made of metal.
Hell yeah.
And just try to like freak him out and make him run away.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna like reach up and just bounce just like and just stand there and like stare at it.
I'll say it's a rapier, so it's a stabbing weapon. She's gonna let it stab your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so he runs and he kind of falls and falters and starts to trip over his feet a little bit and lets a thrust out, and Lena's just. You take 2 points of damage.
Yep.
The rapier pierces maybe an inch.
Yeah, it's hard. And then I want to like, if it pierces, I just want to like grab the blade and just throw it, like rip it out of his hand and just throw it back. Yeah.
I think he's so rattled by the progression of events that he just like falls out of his hand. He just sends the rapier spinning over the quad, and then suddenly vroom, freezes in air as you see Mad Lamar standing outside of that classroom with a wand out, freezing the sharp metal object flying through the air in space.
Farris, where the fuck are you?
I was just gonna run over, and I guess like fake tackle Lena, her, and like pull her arms behind her back, and turn to the student, just be like, "I told you not to get in the way. I've got this."
You're so cool.
Thank you.
Lena's thinking that too. Lena's
just like, please get away. It's Vanguard business. I've got this. Thank you for trying to help, but seriously, don't interfere.
He backs away. The guy who shot the arrow, which is still sticking out of Lena's leg, is like, doing the like, don't notice me thing.
And you.
And she's just gonna try and start like pulling Lena away, and as soon as they're far away enough, heal her.
So you start to pull Lena away, and Mad Lamar flicks the wand and buries the rapier in one of the some grassy dirt, and comes waddling up.
Oh god!
Farris, get
Just starts walking faster. Walking faster.
Vanguard Munir, is the campus safe now?
I'm like hopping because I can't put any weight on my leg with an arrow in it.
Barris is going to turn around. Mad Lamar, yes, everything's fine. Please, I can't talk about this here right now, but thank you so much for your help. I need to go. I need to
we'll
get
talk
this
later.
person back
It's
to
okay.
I want to
town.
like put on a show and just try to like struggle against her and be like, let me go. Like, no, you'll never catch me.
She'll like tug on your arms and like wrench them further behind your back. Gently.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make you roll to sell it. It's like, okay, we'll talk at the adventuring club day.
Yes, thank you so much. Let's go. And she's just like pulling Lena, practically carrying Lena.
Yeah.
If you carry me, I'm just gonna swoon, so don't do that.
Okay, she's gonna lift Lena over her shoulder and run.
Oh,
now I
Ferris, you're
definitely
so
swoon.
strong.
Go Ferris.
Oh my
You're
God.
so tall and strong.
Yeah. And yeah, try and dart into
Ferris.
like a side street somewhere and then just like lay you down on the ground.
I'm gonna pull the arrow out of my leg. Just
Ow.
unceremoniously, like just pull it out and be like, fucking kids.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's
I tried to get them to stop. Do you need healing?
no, I can make it home. I mean, we're just going right.
Sublation anyway.
It's like 4 HP Lena.
That
4 HP Lena is double the HP Lena is used to having.
You recover for 6.
Oh, now I'm back to normal. Yeah, I'm totally fine.
She
Like, I didn't.
Farris just kind of glares at you and then just puts a hand on your leg and casts the magic while staring into your eyes. Like,
Be like, fine. Did it? I didn't see. Did it get destroyed? Are we good?
yep, it's pretty fucked up.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna like look around. Like we're in like this side alley. If nobody's coming, I'm gonna quickly change again.
Yeah.
Back into my normal clothes.
Yeah, there's a few people around because it's lunch hour on campus,
Yeah.
and it's like there's a restaurant nearby, but you just like find a corner. You have a
Yeah.
big, tall vanguard to stand in front of you.
Be like, Ferris, just stand in front of me.
You know, when girls have to pee in alleyways and you all just stand there like this guarding them.
Yep. Mhm. Yep. It helps that Lena's small, so it's just like
Yeah.
just stand.
Holding out her cloak to cover as much as possible.
Yeah. Nothing to see, students. Yeah, change back into my normal clothes, and then be like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get back home.
All right. As the two of you return home, there is a notice on the door of a request from the Grundville Public College newspaper for an interview.
For who?
For the Vanguard.
Already?
Be like, oh, Ferris, you should go talk to them. That'll be a great opportunity.
This is my penance.
Prison.
Prison
After
stuff.
you destroyed their
Flexible.
teleportation
That's
circle.
fine. I guess.
You know, those students, they're hungry. They work fast.
Respect. Lena can respect that because they're not coming after her, so it's fine. Be like,
Yeah.
oh no, yeah.
Do you think this can be
So
like
Zayke,
a
go talk to the
2-in-1
college
deal?
student.
Like I just go on the same day as Zake's thing, so we don't have to go there twice?
Yeah, probably. I bet we could sync up schedules.
But
But how am I? But as long as it's not at the same time, because how am I supposed to sit in watching you do this interview and then also watch Zayke talk to the adventuring club? That's
Well,
not fair to
obviously
me.
you watch Zayke because that's. Oh no, I want to watch Zayke.
But then you wouldn't be able to watch Zayke, so we need to figure. So like, if Zayke is talking at like 7, we just need to make sure your interview is at like 6.
Yeah.
If Ferris is trying to cut down how many times we visit Grundville, then I want to hear this on every level. You're keeping us from being a community.
Shut up. She already has her degree in ladders. She doesn't need to go back.
How else will she become the truest repairman?
Ferris has already become the truest repairman on the Sun platform.
Yeah.
Yep, that is true.
I'm sorry for anyone out there watching this who doesn't watch Community, because that was probably just nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what we say is just nonsense, but this is nonsense that came from a singular place.
Yeah.
Well, mission accomplished.
Yeah, so now we
That
just have to hope that Garrus can keep his end of the bargain.
As you're heading back, actually, as you're just about to get, as you're just about to go into the tower, you feel the city lurch and move eastward.
Okay.
Mission accomplished, I guess.
So 1 week until we find out if it actually worked.
I mean, until then, there's really nothing else we can do.
I'm gonna
Maybe we
fucking
can go.
kill him myself if they haven't.
Oh my, you're gonna have to get in line. Or we could do it together. Nice bonding activity.
I mean, yeah, we make a perfect team. So,
I mean, that was flawless.
yeah.
But, well, now we just wait and I guess hope that Zayke and Ro didn't get into anything while we were doing all that.
When you get into the
Oh
living
yeah, actually,
room.
speaking of which, where are my siblings? Are they getting into trouble somewhere, or are they here too?
No, as you come into the living room, Naima is poking at a very large pile of metal scrap. Ro is probably there too.
What's this?
Not that Ro would know that Zayke went to go take a nap.
Oh, Zayke gets to go take now.
Yeah, Zake's allowed.
He's getting old. The ripe age of 28, he needs to go take a nap.
Listen.
I got shot like 15 minutes ago. What's all this?
Lena, have you ever made a robot before?
No, but I don't. I mean, I didn't make this, but like I maintain it. So I mean, it's an arm, which is part of a robot. So I figure I can do the rest of it too, right?
Naima cocks head to the side and starts to reach at something kind of in the middle of the pile, making a horrible ruckus as she's trying to pull it out.
What is this?
So do you remember our friend Thizzowitz from down underground?
Yeah.
Way down under the ground.
Way down Hades Town.
Way down under the ground. Is that them?
Well, yeah, kind of. I
Wait,
think.
did they come after you again?
No, they didn't come after us. We were gonna bring him home to be free from everybody down underground because they're jerks and mean to him. But then when we got too far away, he kind of collapsed and like whooshed away back to the cemetery.
Apparently, this is Naima speaking. Apparently, this is what they do to robots that try to retain free will. This is his laser cannon, and she pulls out the laser cannon of the arm in the middle, and presses a couple thousand.
Because I'm having that.
Starts to wind up.
As soon as Farris is like, "You're not having that," I'm like, "Yeah, that's because thank you."
So she just like clutches it to her chest. I found
Naima.
Absolutely not. That's not safe for a child to have. It's safe for me to have. Give that to me. Thank you.
Lena, put it in your arm so you have a laser arm, please.
No doy.
Naima is
Thank you.
actually, she doesn't actually give it up. She's like, no, and she takes a couple steps away. It's like, this is mine.
I will make you fall asleep so fast you won't even know it hit you.
Okay, you're just treating me like a child. Come on, I'm the only one in the group who can't
You
fight
are
people from a
literally
distance.
child. You are
I need this.
literally a child. No, you do not. Use a bow like a normal person. You don't deserve a laser. You have to earn a laser. I have a fake arm. I deserve a laser.
Sorry
I do this
about
all day.
Megan. That was really fucking funny.
Not reacting to Farris because dying.
Naima is going to look at Lena defiantly and say, "You're always the mean one," and just starts to stomp off with it,
Naima.
still holding the laser cannon.
Yeah, I am the mean one, and I can get meaner if you don't give me
You
what
hear
is mine.
stomping up the stairs.
Farris, I'm not going to parent your siblings. Can you please go get that laser I really wanted?
I've got more to worry about than the laser, but yes, I am going to go and get it from her.
Like, you know, freaked out and Everett had a gun, so we really don't want anybody to have, like, a laser.
Oh no. Farris is going to go after Naima, I guess. Why not? Let's do this now. I needed to have 2 sibling chats. Let's do one of them now.
I love you!
So you stomp off that direction and you leave Lena and Ro standing over Fizwitz's corpse. I think corpse applies.
Yeah, I think that seems applicable.
Yeah.
Shell.
Ro, I don't know if I can fix them. I mean, I'm gonna try, but this is a
Well,
lot.
yeah, but if we can get, like, the part that was Fizwitz back from Ralston Liddell and whoever that other person is, then you can fix it, right? Then we just gotta put it, like, back in the new metal body.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can fix the body, but if I can fix the body. I wouldn't be able to make them work again, but if you say that there's some other part that's missing that makes them work,
I think,
like I can build the form back.
like, remember how he used to have a kind of face thing? I think the face thing got, like, sucked out because something whooshed out of him back to the cemetery, so.
That's interesting. Also, new person, third person.
Oh, yeah. Fizwitz was saying that down below there's still Adele being a butt face. She sucks. She's mean to him because she's mean to everybody. And then he said that Rost isn't there anymore because I have this thingy and it keeps them from coming back afterwards. But if I wanted to, he said I could bring him back. And then he said there was, like, a new boss in charge that he's not allowed to talk to because he's embarrassing. And I think that's mean to say. You shouldn't say that to people because I think Fizwitz is great. He was really nice. But yeah, so apparently they have somebody new down there who sucks and is like a skeleton. And Fizwitz said he was something and Zayke got, like, really freaked out. But I don't know what it is. What's a lich?
Do I know what a lich is?
I mean, so the folklore of a lich in this world is the same as the usual one. So it's up to you if you're familiar with it.
I mean, I don't know shit about magic, but I probably know what a lich is.
I mean, like, they come up in stories. I will say that in this world, they are not common. You know, like D&D, I feel like there's a lich behind every fucking dungeon door.
Every third person's a lich.
But no, in our world, we don't have a name for this world. Anyway, in the lands under Valerith, liches are not common.
A lich is didn't think they were real, honestly. They're like when somebody dies and then they come back again. Like really powerful magic people. So like if somebody's very, very powerful and then they kind of like turn their soul into magic. I'm not entirely sure, but undead, bad, usually pretty powerful.
Okay.
Not great. We don't want one here.
Okay. No, I mean, it doesn't sound good if there's somebody hanging out with Liddell who's even meaner than her, because she sucks.
I have a inkling of who it might be, and it's not great. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I'm probably wrong. It's fine. It's probably not fine. Shit.
I'll pop over to Farris. As Farris is going up the stairs after Naima, you just like pass Camille as he's like on the stairs. And the stairs are mildly narrow. And he just goes, "She's not happy.
I know.
In your room.
Thanks. Yeah. Farris just goes and opens the door. She doesn't knock. It's her room.
The door's locked.
Naima.
You have a key to your room.
Oh, I thought Naima had like taken it or something. Okay, yeah, she unlocks it.
She's not Everett.
I don't know, she was hanging out with him.
As you're opening up, she's just sitting on your bed with this laser cannon on her lap, just monkeying with it, and occasionally goes, and there's like one sin spot on the corner of the mattress. And she's just looking down, not making eye contact.
Do you have any idea what you're doing with that?
Doing what I always do, trying to become stronger so I can protect the people and take care of myself.
I can understand that. But Lena's the one who's good with tech, so I think it really makes sense for her to have the laser, and I don't think this is actually about the laser. So...
No, I don't agree. So.
With which part?
I don't think Lena should have the laser. I think I should.
Why? We'll get you a crossbow or something.
You can actually see now that her hands are shaking as she tries to monkey with the laser. It's stupid, and she chucks the laser on the floor and just makes this kind of crashy noise. You know, like when you ever dropped a laptop. Yeah.
Farris just kind of kicks it behind her so it's up against the wall or something.
When you do that, can you call high or low for me?
Hi.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
Why?
Don't worry about it. It didn't happen.
Why? Was I about to lose some toes?
No, as you kick the laser, it was kind of making that high-pitched whining noise, and you kick it and it kind of...
Oh yeah, she wasn't kicking it hard, she was just moving it with her foot. Not, like, shoving it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I know that we need to talk some more, so... Why don't you talk to me?
About what?
About the fact that you still clearly have an issue with me, and that it kind of made you behave recklessly back in Shamsara.
I don't have an issue with you. I got really used to taking care of myself.
Okay. But you don't have to do that anymore. You're not by yourself anymore.
Yeah, but it's what I'm used to. You're not Mom.
What does that mean?
You act like you're in charge of us, and you took care of us for a long time, and I really appreciate that. But we're just not. Really, kind of pisses me off when you start acting like you get to tell me and Camille what we're allowed to do and what we're not. You're not our mom.
I was as good as.
Well, now I take care of myself. So
I was trying to make sure that you two didn't have to learn to take care of yourselves at a young age like I did.
Oh, you can baby Camille. He'll probably still loves it, but
It's not babying you, it's giving you chances that I didn't have.
sis, I already learned how to take care of myself. I can't undo that.
I'm not saying that you have to, I'm just... You don't need to treat me like you hate me.
Hate you?
Really? Because sometimes it definitely feels like it.
Okay, like I said, it pisses me off when you act like you're in charge of me, but you're a lot better than I thought you were. You're pretty cool.
I don't know, maybe it is unfair for me to expect things to just be the way they were before, but I just don't want you to go off into the world at the age of 13 and think you have to always have your armor up like I did. And if it's going to mean that you behave the way you did in Shamsara continuously, then, well, that's just dangerous.
I know it wasn't the plan, but it helped us rescue him.
I had to prevent you from killing an enemy we'd already taken down.
I mean, they deserve
If we
it.
had killed her, it would have made me look even worse.
Look, some people just deserve it.
She did.
Yeah, probably not. Look, if me staying here is gonna get you to just always wanting to tell me what to do, I'll just move out.
There is a difference between telling someone what to do and being the person who looks after them and looks out for them. You never seem to have a problem with it for, you know, however many years it's been. And plus, I want us to be together because this family's broken up enough.
It's nice having you around. Camille's a weird now, though.
Oh yeah, I need to have a conversation with him too.
We were hanging out, and he was like, "We had to die," and he was predicting the outcomes. It was uncanny. Anyway, look, I guess I'm still a little hung up. I made all these habits, traipsing through the Empire, doing the jobs I had to do. And they're not... I learned to take care of myself pretty well, but that kind of taking care of yourself doesn't always translate to the new taking care of yourself with a family.
Yeah. I lived through a similar experience. You can... Going from, you know, the way we lived before to becoming a Solari was completely different. Not all of the skills transferred in the way I thought they would.
I'm just tired of having people leave.
Me too. So that's why I want to keep the three of us together. I think I need it as much as you do, frankly.
You're not going anywhere?
Of course not. I mean, other than to Shamsara to rescue that idiot Falwyn, but you know.
Oh, we did it once, we can do it again.
Yeah. I know that you must have felt like I'd abandoned the two of you, but that's not what happened.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that that's what everyone was saying.
But you get that they were lying, right?
I get that now. It's just you were kind of you were the villain in my head for like a while, and now having that person, that face. You know, don't do that. Don't be reckless. Give me that laser cannon. It's.
Well, I am also the vanguard of the city, so sometimes I
Don't-
might have to give
Don't
you
pull that shit on me. You're my sister, not my vanguard.
Oh, well, it's nice to hear you admit that. But seriously, if you want to keep coming on missions with us, sometimes I'm going to have to give you orders.
Yeah. I can adjust to that. But can I please keep the laser cannon?
Lena really should have it.
Okay, then get me a crossbow.
I will get you a crossbow. I promise. I promise. There's probably one in the armory in Crown Tower I can just go and take.
And you promise you're not gonna leave again?
No. You two are the most important thing in the world to me. I never would have willingly left you behind.
She just like leans over on the bed and just lays her head in your lap.
Farris kind of gingerly, in a sort of seeing if it's okay kind of way, just like places a hand on her head and kind of runs her hand through her hair.
Mm-hmm. Cute. The camera shifts to just outside the room where Camille is looking at his watch. Stands there like that for like a minute and a half total. Goes, all right, and just knocks very gingerly at the door.
Yes, Camille?
Opens the door. I thought there might be some cuddling. Can I?
Farris just opens up her other arm. And
He runs over and good little jump hug.
she kind of hugs him close and then puts the other arm around Naima and just whispers really quietly, I am so sorry. It won't happen again.
Camille just looks at Ferris in the face and smiles. Just, I know. Most likely. Looks at Ferris in the face. Welcome to redundantwords.com.
It was cute.
It was cute.
Face is where the eyes are.
Yeah.
The face is the window to the eyes.
The eyes are the window to wetness. And wetness is the essence of beauty.
I love that stupid movie.
Stupid movie. Anyway, that was also just a bad reference. Like, that wasn't well done.
Izzy got it.
Yeah. All right, so that's the Munir family cuddle puddle. Lena badly explaining what a lich is to Ro. I'm sure we can have a little more of a dive into what that means to everyone next session. And I think, sadly, down a Zayke and a Fallen, but this has been a pretty good session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lena is jealous that Zayke gets to take a nap, probably wants to go also take a nap.
I mean, like, you could end by just, like, we could end with Lena just, like, going to their room and just going in.
Yep.
Go take a nap.
I got shot earlier.
A little snuggle.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that seems cute. That's what, Lena's gonna just go, like, up to their room and just kind of just sneak on in.
Although I think
if Farris gets cuddles, Lena wants cuddles too.
That's fair. At some point, your door creaks open and the laser just gets like pushed in, and then the door shuts.
I think Lena's just very sleepy. She's like, "Thank you."
Although, let's be honest, if Nunu was here, there's no way Zayke would take a nap because Lena was in danger earlier. Like,
Zayke was so concerned, they just tired themselves right out with concern and had no choice.
Well, fiance almost died. I know they're not dead, though. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
Fine.
She's a regular Monday.
What's worrying gonna do?
Yeah. Alright.
It's fine.
You know, it does occur to me that you could get there faster with the dragon. Anyway,
do we really want to waste the dragon favor on a guy?
We are not wasting we're not wasting our dragon favor on his shit decision.
At this point, are we ever going to get the dragon favor? It's like a fucking grenade in Call of Duty. Just like, oh, what if I need it later?
I'm telling you, like, me use any healing item in video games, I'm just like, but what if I need these 87 elixirs?
Leave me and my 99 potatoes in Skyrim out of this.
I was gonna say, my 112 wheels of cheese are important to me, and I need every one of them. Just in case.
That is entirely me.
To be attacked like this.
Alright, so... Hi, I'm Nat.
Frantically eating cheese.
Hi, I'm Nat. I've been your guide today. Today was really fun. If you liked it, come back next week for another episode at 6:30 Eastern Time here on Chromatic Chimera. You can follow me at CrimeNat on Twitter, KREIMNAT. You can also find me and Izza on Wednesdays and Fridays at twitch.tv/FinTheBin. Wednesdays for Shoot the Shit Pokemon stream, and Fridays for our Spire actual play, Downfall. You can see me play a game. Novel. That's me. I'm going to pass it over to Megan.
Me. Hello. I'm Megan. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at MeganLynFTW. Let's see what's going on. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm sorry if I forget stuff. You can find me here, obviously, on Mondays with these amazing people playing this game. You can find me this weekend on Sunday the 18th for the Flights of Foundry online convention. I'm speaking in a couple panels about storytelling through TTRPGs, which I'm pretty psyched about. So you can find all of that stuff on Twitter at Flights of Foundry. What else am I doing? On the 25th, I'm facilitating a game of Dialect over on twitch.tv/Colonomicon. I'm very excited to play one of my most favoriteest games with some really awesome people. So I'm super excited about that. The following Tuesday, the 27th, I'll be here for my monthly show, Unprepared, where I facilitate jamless and prepless games for a rotating cast of people. This month we are playing Anomaly, which is a tarot-based game about a shady government organization investigating supernatural anomalies, and I'm very excited to play it. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Izza and I are going to be in an Aegon podcast that should be coming out sometime in the spring. I mean, I guess we're in the spring, but sometime. Probably next month or so, which I'm very excited about. Also, it got announced today that Sam and Izza and I are going to be part of a new comics line for Protean City Comics, which we are all very, very excited about because we love masks in this house. I especially love masks. So I'm very excited to play more masks with more amazing people. Our kids are very good, and I'm very excited for everyone to hear all about them and get to meet them. And I think that's it. I also write games sometimes. You can find them at meganlynnftw.itch.io. And that's it for real. I'll pass it down, which is weird. I'm afraid of heights. It's very weird being up on the top level. This is not where I belong. I am a downstairs person, not an upstairs person, but I will pass it down to Izza.
Hello there. I'm Izza. I played Farris, the cuddle monster. And and if you want to find more of the things that I do, then you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Evil Clever Dog. I also have a YouTube account that's also called Evil Clever Dog, where I post cool cosplay and crafting videos. Should have a new one coming out this weekend, actually. So yeah, go watch my videos. They're pretty fucking cool. Other people already mentioned most of the things I do, but the only other thing is that I'm also part of the Asians Represent podcast, and I'm part of their Critical Read Al Qadim monthly stream, and the next one of that will be on this weekend on the 17th. We missed last month because of reasons, but yeah, we're back this month. So yeah, that's all my stuff. So passing it to Sam. God, looking at this overlay, it's just like, who even is there here?
Who even is there? Hey everyone, I am Sam. You can find me on Twitter at TheSameWisest. I am TheSameWiseGameG here on Twitch. I am one of the admins here at the Chromatic Chimera, so this is where I pretty much live for all of my streaming. I'm also our accessibility director. You can see me right back here on Wednesday for our new flagship game, Woven Realm. It is a 13th Age series. We just had our premiere last week, so this is a great time for you to come and check out. We're also going to be putting out recaps before every session, so it'll be really easy to just like catch up super quick and come and check it out. So do that. It's a lot of fun. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much all I've really got going on. I've got the podcast over with the Protean City folks, and I'm working on a podcast here at the Chromatic Chimera that's also masks called Curio Academy. So follow me on Twitter because that's where I'll be yelling about updates as it happens. I think that's all of us then now, right?
Yeah.
One more podcast. Sam is being amazing and turning the Soaring City into a podcast.
Shit, yeah. That's true. That's true.
We release new episodes on Wednesdays. So if you are just joining us now or have joined us recently, we're starting from season 1 and releasing new episodes every Wednesday. So you can get caught up if you want some more Soaring City in your life. And also, obviously, we're playing the amazing game Quest, and we are happy to be Quest affiliates here at No Initiative. You can use our code No Initiative, all caps, for 10% off in the Quest store. This game is wonderful. They also just released the digital editions of the character catalog and treasure catalog. The physical editions are coming out later this summer, and if you happen to have the character catalog and turn to, I don't know, page 89 for any reason, you may see somebody who's a little familiar in the Quest character catalog, which is really very cool.
A really famous spy who was once shot in the leg on Grunville Public Campus.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Allegedly.
Fine.
Allegedly.
And we're gonna go raid our friends over at Critical Misses. So thanks y'all for hanging out, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Give them some oohs in the chat.
Yes, oohs in chat.
Look. Those detectives, those sleuths at Grunville Public College newspaper are gonna get to the bottom of who that roguish archetype was.
One day.
They'll never know. They'll never catch me.
Zayke sucker.
Yeah, it was Zayke. I should have just shot and be like, my name is Zayke. You'll never catch me.
On that note, we're gonna go raid Critical Misses.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Okay. should
That was
be
synchronized, you
going.
two.
Everything